Hello, welcome back to my channel Christian Faith and Fiction. My name's Lou and today I'm just going to be a quick video to share with you what I'm reading currently and what I think I might want to read next. So for those of you who are regular viewers on here, you might notice I'm in a different room. My room is being currently redecorated, so all of my books are in this room at the moment and the camera is on a pile of books, and yeah, there are books all sorts of places. If you are new here today, I make videos mostly about Christian books, fiction, non-fiction, and then some other books that I'm reading as well. If you haven't done so already, please do go ahead and subscribe so you know when I've posted a new video. Thank you to everyone who likes, comments, subscribes. I really do appreciate that. So here are the books that I'm currently reading. I am still reading, well, just a little way into You Were Made for This Moment by Max Lucado. This is like a devotional book about the story of Esther. So it's following through Esther from the beginning to end. He kind of tells a little bit of the story and then goes into his thoughts on the story. It's been good so far. So I'm continuing with that one. And then I'm halfway through Close to You by Cara Isaac, which is a Christian contemporary romance set in New Zealand, which is following a tour guide for Tolkien, going around like the Hobbiton places and places like that, and also a guy who is on the tour who is faking up an interest in Tolkien in order to get some money from his great uncle who he's accompanying. That's really fun so far. She's very accident prone. There is some deeper stuff going on in the background of the stories, but it's quite a if it was made into a film it'd be like a rom-com, I think. So I'm enjoying that one in the evenings. And then I have also started a few chapters of The Tea Chest by Heidi Chiavaroli, I never know how to pronounce that name. This is a dual time period novel. I was a bit shocked when I started it because looking at the cover did not prepare me for the prologue of this book. It's quite heavy. The present day story is following a woman who is training, being tested to be the first woman Navy SEAL, I think. She's definitely the only woman on that training corps, and it starts off with her as a child standing up to a guy who was abusing her, and then goes into the training and the testing for this Navy SEAL position, and it's pretty hardcore. So it starts off with that, then it goes into the historical story, which is following a young woman who is basically being put into an arranged marriage by her father, but her father this is in Boston during the time of the Boston Tea Party, the riots, that kind of thing, and her father is on the side of the British Crown, and she is in love with somebody who's on the opposite side, but her father wants her to marry a wealthy merchant travel to Britain. So she's having to make choices about what she wants to do in her life and whether she has got the courage to do that. So it's following two different women's stories and their necessity to have courage in what they're doing, I think. That's what it seems like so far anyway. And then I've got a couple of other books that I think I want to read. One is a book club book, Meet Me in the Margins by Melissa Ferguson. That's the book that was picked. It's a contemporary romance. I've seen someone else's comment to say that there isn't much faith to it, but I believe it's a clean contemporary romance. So hopefully that one will be fun to read. And then I was thinking of picking up Shadows of Swanford Abbey by Julie Klassen, which I don't know, I can't remember the storyline to it, but all I remember was it was supposed to be Jane Austen meets Agatha Christie, which those are two authors that are my favourite authors, some of my favourite authors. So I'm looking forward to picking that one up. I've only read one of her books before, and I think the pace was slightly slower in her writing. You can let me know if you've read a lot of her books. Slightly slower pace, but more kind of a lighter book. I'm hoping it's not like really, really heavy. I think the book I read before was fairly kind of light, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that one's like. Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails and Paperbacks. I'll link her channel below her video. She's doing a Christian fiction readathon in May, and I think that all of the challenges can be met with this one book. I can't remember off the top of my head what all of them were, but this is an author that's new to me. I think there's a mystery in it. I think there's a romance in it, and there is flowers on the cover, which I don't know if you can see that, but the dress that she's wearing actually has flowers on it. So I think this one meets all of the challenges. I'll leave her video down below. If you're wanting to take part in that readathon, you can go and check that one out, and it'll have she'll go through the challenges properly with you to do with springtime, I think it was. Let me know down in the comments if you know what you're going to want to read in May. I hope you have a really great reading week until next time. God bless. Bye.